everyone, welcome. Well, today I'm going to show you how to change out soft close shocks on a shower door. So let's start by having a look at the parts here. Okay, so here we go. Now, these are the Maax double soft close in the gray color. Okay, now let's just open the box and see what comes in it. So we got a drilling jig, which we don't need because we're just replacing. We've got the instructions, which I looked at quickly, and I did write down the email address. Okay, so there's the email, isav@maax.com, Maax with 2 A's. Okay, now there's the 1-800 number, which I did call, and I was on hold forever. And so I decided to find out their email, which I did, and I emailed, and they got back to me right away and gave me a link, and I ordered the parts because I went to their website and I couldn't find this part or these parts. So it worked out good. I ordered them, and I think they took, I don't know, maybe a week, possibly 2 weeks, and the total with tax Canadian with shipping was $69.25. So that's what you end up paying for these. Okay, so let's see what else we got in here. These are what we're changing out. Just the shocks on each end, so the doors open, close softly. These parts here, we won't need that though, because all the parts are there. I mean, you might reuse some of these newer screws, but they look like they're stainless steel. Okay, so now let's have a look here. Okay, so here's the doors. Now these have been in for about 6.5, 7 years, and they started kind of malfunctioning about, I don't know, a couple months ago. We've just been kind of dealing with it. You can reset them here by pushing this back, but it snaps, and it's really quite annoying. But I'll show you this one here. This is the bad one. Okay, so here's the door. Now, when you go to close it, it should just close softly. So I'm going to go ahead and do it here gently. Okay, you see that? That's not good. And I kind of stopped it a bit there. You don't want that slamming into this metal right here. Okay, so that's not good. Okay, other end, it's the opposite. It's almost like it's partially seized. Okay, so you open it. Now I'm going to let it go here. Okay, these are supposed to be soft closed doors, but this is slow. This is too slow. You get in the shower and the water's spraying out. It's still closing, taking way too long. Phillips, what we're going to do is we're going to open this door up. I got the towels down there just in case I drop a tool. Okay, so that's the shock up in there, and then here's up top. Just want to undo these 2 Phillips. They're very short stainless screws up here. Okay, so there's one. I'm going to undo this one partially because I'm using one hand here. I want it to fall out underneath. Okay, now that one's undone. Now we'll undo this one. I'm just gonna my fingers there in case. Okay, so that'll put this screw over there. Okay, now I'm gonna try and just take that, and I'm gonna pull. Okay, that was pretty easy. So there's the old part. It doesn't look bad, but you can see this here is not back where it should be. That little piston, I guess it's called. So, like I say, these are like shocks on a car. They probably just wear out and need to be changed. They're not repairable. Okay, so installation is the reversal of removal. So I'm going to show you the whole part. Get up on the stool here. So this is the one I just pulled out, and you know, the door comes along here and it hits this tab. So this tab, when we put the new one in, you need to pull this tab over all the way to the end. Pull this side here back. You can see the shock in there just came right out of that. So this is worn out, this tab. So when the door pushes on it, it just snaps back and that's what was causing the door to slam in. So yeah, the parts just wear out. Okay, so now I'm gonna put this down and get the new part here. Okay, so there's the new part. Now watch. This is what we have to set when we put it in. You just pull that. See, now watch when I push the other way. That's how it's supposed to work. So you can see how over the years that's gonna wear out. So anyways, let's put this one in. The gray part here faces down and goes towards the wall. So up in, just look in there. There we go, right up in there. And you want to just push up on that shock and thread that in there. There's a hole in the top of that shock bracket, and the screw just threads right into that. There's a little thread right inside the hole there. It threads in, so just snug it up nice and tight. Take those tabs and pull them back, just like that. Now, let's give it a try. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close this here. Nice and smooth. Okay, and then the other end is the same. I just did this one too. This was the one that was really slow and squeaky, almost seized. So these are working better than I ever remember. So I think that this was a really very easy DIY project. So yeah, I hope it helped you. If you have Maax shower doors, then most likely you have these shocks. Like I say though, these are, 6-7 years old, so maybe there's a new style now, but they are still available. So if you can get your hands on the parts and you know how to use a screwdriver, then you shouldn't have to pay someone to do this. You should be able to do it yourself. So I hope this helped you. Like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. That'd be great. Thanks for watching.